24/7. My name is Niharika Walia Bhatnagar and I am with you with the area of accounting and financial management in terms of the JIB October examination 2023. Okay, so let's begin with this part. Today I'm going to take the special session on this particular topic, that is accounting and finance simplified for the beginners. If we talk about the particular subject, the subject is accounting and financial management for the bankers. So now today I'm going to talk about how to simplify the way of studying in terms of the JIB 2023 general, in terms of especially the examination as well. Okay, so let's talk about that part, being very precise to it. Today I'll be giving you a little hacks as well, which you should definitely look forward to when you're preparing. But for that you will have to wait till the end. So let's move on and talk about it. Okay, so the first and foremost thing that we're going to talk about is accounting and financial management. As you already know that recently the examination pattern has changed and there has been a little change in this particular subject, but is it really drastic? No, it's not very drastic. The change that has been incurred is in the, it was earlier accounting and finance for bankers and then they converted into the accounting and financial management for bankers there. And at the same time, when we talk about this area, along with this, this particular subject has been added in terms of the module D. Module D, in that particular module, they have added one particular topic, that is the area of they have added module D in terms of the taxations as well as the costing area, that is hardcore area of accountancy. But before we proceed further, are we going to study it that way, or what are we going to do about that part all together? That is what we'll be discussing today. That is accounting and financial management for bankers for JIB 2023 October. Okay, so let's talk about the first and foremost hack in terms of this examination. Okay, as you have already seen in terms of your examination, the first and the foremost thing is that, okay, have a look at this everyone. In terms of this examination, they have the particular area of 4 different subjects, right? So among these 4 different subjects, we have Indian economy and Indian financial systems. The second one is principles and practices of banking there. Then the third one is the area of accounting and financial management for bankers. And the last one is the retail banking with wealth management. So overall there are 4 different topics that we are going to discuss, right? So what are we going to do about it? Okay, so let's talk about it in detail there. First thing that we're going to talk about is how to begin. One of the basic problems when we start about these things now is that how to begin. How do we begin these topics altogether? Okay, so that's one of the first and foremost things that we have to look forward to. When we are beginning all these topics, we have to be very clear about what is the first step. What is it that we are going to do? Are we going to study our books in terms of the IIBF book, or are we going for any mentorship under anybody else? The first part is definitely choosing that decision making thing, that what are we going to do about it. And whatever you choose regarding it, what is the next step that you have to look forward to? Okay, the next step that you have to look forward to is you have to prepare a sequence. Never go with one particular thing that, array, what is the sequence of the book? Let's go as per the sequence of the books itself. Let's go with module A, B, and then C and D. In terms of the examination A, B, C, and D, agreed, you can go with the sequence in this particular examination. Earlier, the syllabus was a little different, so I used to suggest that you should go for different modules. At present, if you're going forward towards this particular examination, then there are little hacks that you can look forward to in terms of your preparation. That is the first module, that is module A, is the basic module where you learn what is accountancy. Okay, and then the second point that comes out is, after you learn the basic of accountancy, module B is connected with module A. In terms of that, when you're looking forward to it, module A is basically the basics, and module B is basically the next level of accountancy, which will help you to understand the overall financial literacy, and at the same time, how does the books of accounts of any company would look like, what are all those things, how does it connect with the basics, all those things are given in terms of that. Okay, that's the first part. Now, the next point is, once you prepare the sequence, how do we look forward to it? Okay, look at this, everyone. This is the point there. In terms of the examination, now, module A is connected with module B totally. So, do not skip the module B altogether and move on to C or D. Module A and B are deeply connected. Whatever basics you will learn in the area of module A, that will help you to understand the financial statements as well as core banking system. That means you will understand the working of a company, as well as you become very specific and you learn about banking company. Okay, that's the first thing, module A as well as module B. Then in terms of the module C as well as module D, what are we going to discuss there? In terms of module C, it's financial management. In terms of this arena, you have mathematics as well. So I would say the third part, you can actually move on to the fourth module first, that is taxation and fundamentals of costing, and then come back to module C. Or this is not a hard and fast rule, because the module C and module D are not connected to module A and B altogether. But you cannot understand the last two modules without going module A at all. So technically, to understand module B properly, you will have to revise module A first. So in this case, I would suggest you go with module A and module B first, and if you want to do something which is totally different from the accounting systems that you are learning, then go for module D first. It will give you a little breather from the basic hardcore accounting that you are learning, and then you can look forward to the module C. Okay, so this is the new module which has been added, so you can be a little easy on yourself. But there is no hard and fast rule that I have to go for module D first and then C. You can still go for C and D, but I would always say that first of all, finish off module A and B. Okay. Then the next point is consistency. One of the basic things that one should definitely look forward to is consistency. In terms of consistency, how do we prepare that? First is, this is by Satya Nani. He said that a little progress each day adds up to big results. So if you're not being consistent in terms of your studies, you are not putting one or the other thing every single day in terms of your studies, how is it going to become something bigger? You know? So in this case, is a few things that you can take care of. Number one, give an hour every day to your studies. You pick up, there are 4 subjects, you pick up on an alternate, you take up different subjects if you feel that way. And if there's a particular difficult topic, then what you can do is you take that topic, do it for 2 or 3 days, then move on to the next subject. Once one topic is done, then move on to the next subject, so that you can focus on the topics there, rather than just focusing on each and every subject individually. You know? Then what next can we look forward to? First is, then find your par hour. Till the time you don't really find your par hour, nothing will work out. Okay, so in this case, the next point that comes is, you have to find your par hour, the hour at that point of time which is going to help you so much in terms of your studies. Okay, for example, if the morning 6 to 7, there is no interruption, there is no work, you don't have to wake up and then just run towards your office and all, you have enough time. So if you are studying on your own, then 6 to 7 a.m. is an ideal time for you. Or if there's any other time, there are people who like to study at night, so you just focus on that period of night. If you're comfortable with the morning, early morning time or late night time, whatever that particular hour is where you feel that you will be freely studying without any restriction, then use that time as your power hour and become extremely productive during that time. That is when you have maximum level of productivity in terms of your studies. So one thing is consistency, and looking forward towards your consistency with the blend of your power hour. Okay. Okay, now moving on to the next pointer. This point says that work as hard as you can, and then be happy in the knowledge and you couldn't have done anymore. Okay, now this particular part is related to the area of focus on the concepts. One of the basic problems that I've seen among the bankers is they're too much into the area of, ma'am, we need MCQs. But the point is, first of all, you have to be very sorted in terms of your question concepts first, because each and every concept, for example, if I give you one particular MCQ to study, in this MCQ there's a particular definition and one, two, three, four. Only one of them is the answer. Do not work only on this question then. This is not the point. If you learn the other 3 points as well, you can do at least 4 to 5 more questions, which is a way better approach than, because you are just focusing on this particular MCQ. And what is the surety that this particular MCQ will come in the examination, right? So this is no guarantee there कि अच्छा this particular question will be asked in the examination in any case. Then तो it is definitely productive that you focus on MCQ. If that is not the case, then aren't you taking it in the wrong manner? So I'll say that you need to focus on the concept area. And one particular thing that you really have to take care is revisions and mock tests. You cannot just be blinded. You have to look forward towards the revisions and mock tests. This is by actor Sir Ian McKellen. He said that if you do not do your revision properly, you know what will happen. You shall not pass. So the point is, you look at a particular topic and you will say, "Arey, I probably remember. I have done it in my self-study or whatever I was looking forward to." But then you'll realize that, "Arey, I don't remember the exact answer." Why? Because you didn't revise, you didn't look forward towards the mock testing. And when you look forward towards the mock testing, you are putting too much stress on yourself. The stress management really kills you, and that killing today will help you to clear the exam tomorrow. So one of the basic things is, first of all, revise and then look forward to the mock test as well. Do not miss the mock test. That's one of the basic things that you have to follow in any case. That is, test yourself in order to find your weak points, because every time you give a test, you will find that there are certain topics where you are quite weak and there are certain topics where you are very good. So find those scoring topics now and then clear the examination with flying colors based upon your strengths and strengthening your weaknesses. Okay. Then one of the hacks there, before I end the particular class today, this is the point I wanted to discuss, that is power of quick notes. I have seen the bankers there, who are there in my class, even they have always seen that, "Ma'am, please provide us the PDF of the class that we can study through that." But I would say that other than the PDFs of the classes, or even if you're preparing from the books there's one problem. You won't remember anything by the end of the day. What happens is, if the examination is just the next day, what will happen? You don't know what to study on the last day. You will be so baffled, you will be so flabbergasted with the entire array. There is so much of subject, 600 pages module IIBF has given to you. Do you really think and you really find it sound that in that one last day you can look at the entire module and quickly prepare yourself and you are ready to go for the examination, along with your job, along with the family life and the family responsibilities that you are having? Definitely this question makes a lot of questions further in terms of the doubts. So what you can do, you can prepare quick notes. But what are quick notes? You are always looking forward towards the notes of the classes. You'll not only find in my class but also in other people's class as well, other faculties that are taking the classes. Then what is the quick note that I'm talking about? No, this is not the PDF of our classes. This particular area is your homework. First of all, prepare your own notes, then compile them and decide what will you do when the last week is left, what will you do when the last 3 days are left, what are those specific areas that you will study at that very moment. So how do we look forward to it? Number one, what are the quick notes there? If you're studying online, then prepare a timeline. For example, when you are looking forward to the class 1 and you know the topic there, note down the class 1, the topic that the teacher is discussing, and then note down the most important elements. Sometimes there are things which are not written in the PPT. So then note it down. If there are any specific numericals, then note down those numericals and solve them. So that on the last day, you'll just open that page, you'll see, okay, this is the topic there, this was covered in the class, and okay, I can, if I want to revise it, I can go to the particular video itself. If I don't want to revise it from the video, I'll open the PDF and read it. So prepare a timeline. If you do not know in which class what topic is being covered, then what are you going to do about it, right? So keep that particular class with you in terms of the saved areas. If you're preparing online, if you're preparing through our classes, in all the cases there, Note down the title and the topic, the source where you are studying from, and then what is that particular time at which the teacher would have done something really important, something which is tricky, or something which is difficult. Note down the time so that you know that maybe 30 minutes and 46 seconds this new topic has started, and I want to revise it on the last day. Then you will not be confused. Acha, what should I do on the last day? Array, this is last day, what should I do? That entire benefit of doubt that you can give to yourself na, ki nahi, last day kaise hota, what could I have done on the last day, it's all sorted there. Then, especially noting down, you have to note down and mark all those important concepts in your notes only. The quick notes should not be like you are writing everything that is given in the PDF, but the most important elements that you know will help you to understand the topic deeply. That is what you have to do. Quick notes doesn't mean the thorough notes of that particular subject. You will get it. If you're studying online, even then, if you're studying in my batch, you will get it. But what extra edge you are giving to yourself? Now, the point is, if you look at my video, just an example there, you're in the paid class, you're looking at the video, then there's an additional PDF which is attached with the class there. You get PDF as well. Then what next is, if you're into the Mahapacks, and you are also getting mock test as well, and then you are preparing your quick notes as well. 4 revisions. First is learning and 3 revisions. Isn't it more than enough to prepare for this examination? So definitely you have to open or widen your spectrum when you are studying about this. Okay, now the point is, if you're looking forward to it, what can you do on your part? Number one, we are introducing our Sankalp JIB batch 2 in terms of October 2023, which will be starting from July 3rd, 2023. This one is for English medium, and even the CIB batch is also there. That means new target batch for even CIB is here in terms of ABM, ABFM and BRBL. While in our syllabus we have PPB, IE and FS, then IFS, then AFM as well as RBWM. So we have to look forward towards the time. I will be starting with my batch on July 3rd at 8:30 p.m. So if you're looking forward to it, you can look at it on the YouTube as well as in our paid section there. If you're a paid student, then you'll definitely find me there in our app, and otherwise you can also find me on the YT in terms of the demo sessions. Okay? Plus, not only this was the English medium batch, even the bilingual batch is also there. You can take up the Sankalp JIB batch in terms of PPB, IE, INFS, AFM as well as RBWM. In terms of this examination, July 3rd is also for bilingual as well. Same thing for bilingual, same thing for the English medium. So if you are preparing for this examination, then why not prepare in a proper manner na? Why not we look forward towards a systematic way of learning and working all together? So if you're looking forward to it and you want to join our batches, then why to wait? Do you know, I think it's just the last day today, on 2nd only, we're ending our flat 80% sale, which can go up to 81% if you're looking forward to it. You just have to use the code ME80 and you will get this particular pack for up to 81% off, and along with that you will have double validity on all our Maha packs. So what can you do to check it out? So this is our website where you can look forward to it, and in this area what you need to do is go on to the area of JIB and CIB, and this is our JIB and CIB Kamaha pack. This is where we are talking about it: JIB, CIB Kamaha pack, CIB Kamaha pack, even the bank promotion pack is also there. So this is for JIB and CIB Kamaha pack. In this area, what are you going to do is you will find specific classes where you are getting 1100 hours of live classes, 3 or 5 test series along with 1462 videos and 450 ebooks and whatnot, plus double validity. Buy today and you have it for 2 years. 9,089 rupees, almost less than 1,000 rupees per month you are getting it, and at the same time this is going to be really helpful. Currently all you can do is you can use the code ME80 and you will get it at 9089. So if you're preparing it, then kindly prepare it in a good way with our courses, and if you're looking forward to it, starting it tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. So kindly be there. I'll be meeting you at 8:30 p.m. for accounting and financial management for bankers. Thank you so much, everyone.